welcome to the League of Women Voters Candidates Forum for School Board. As you all know, the League is a nonpartisan organization. We don't support any candidate or any party, but we do like to educate people, and we want them to learn about the school board potential members here tonight. And one thing, the League was started in 1920 to give women the right to vote, but at the same time they were very interested in education and the environment, even though they didn't use that word. But clean water and clean air was, and education were their main priorities right back at the beginning, in addition to with the right to vote. I'll just mention a couple things here. The League does put out a pamphlet called "They Represent You," and it lists all of our current legislators. And this can be found on the League's website, which is LWV, for the League of Women Voters, BN for Buffalo Niagara. So it's LWVBN.org. And the League is, even though it started as a women's organization, men are now very welcome and do take part in our activities and sometimes chair our committees. So we welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And so tonight we have Joan Harold and Beverly Gallagher, who will be keeping time for us. Lynn Wilkins is sorting questions here and collecting them, and if any of you have questions during the time, just bring them up or raise your hand. I think we will get ready and start. We have Judy Malice, and we have Terry Olweiler, and Clark Martins. Did I say pronounce all the names? Okay, great. Each of you will have a 2-minute opening statement, and we'll start with Judy.
Okay. Good evening, I'm Judy Malice. Boards of Education are trustees of both the educational quality and the fiscal soundness of district. Public education has always been the great equalizer in our society. As a recently retired teacher with 21 years of creative problem-solving experience and a passion for education, I have a clear idea of what's necessary to ensure all students have an equal educational opportunity. As communication and population shifts, we need to employ all information platforms to ensure the public is well-informed and included. The recent Community Budget Forum was a good beginning. However, revenue is a real problem. But with the tax caps and lower state aid and a recession, new and creative sources of revenue savings need to be considered. I believe that more forums with the public would allow us to put our collective heads together as a community to find new solutions. As census decreases, you cannot continue to make up revenue by slashing instructors and increasing class sizes. This poor educational practice leads to diminished quality of education, especially for your average and your reluctant learner. Some solutions to explore may include sharing of some administrators with other districts, consolidation of a portion of another district, collaboration with a corporate community partner, and improved revenue investment options. The bottom line is, board members are representatives responsible to the whole public who elects them. Communication and collaboration with the community will make us a more creative and effective board. If we want a vibrant community, we need to prioritize and increase the quality of educational experience we provide. After all, it is our children, our community, and our future.
Thank you. Terry?
Hi, my name is Terry Weiler, and I'd like to spend my opening time telling you a little bit about myself. I feel it's important not just to know the positions of the candidates, but to also know the candidates themselves. After all, it's who we are that's going to shape our opinions and beliefs. I am one of 6 children born in a very small town south of Rochester, New York. My town did not have a school. We were bused to a neighboring town for our education. I have 3 children, a daughter who is in 6th grade at the middle school, and 2 boys, one a 4th grader and one a 2nd grader at Parkdale. My husband and I moved to East Aurora in December of 2000, where we bought our first home. Prior to that, I taught for 10 years in Chatham, New Jersey, which is where my husband is from. I taught social studies and reading. I earned a bachelor's degree in elementary education from St. Bonaventure University, which is where I met my husband, and a master's degree in special education at Kane College University in New Jersey. I absolutely loved teaching, and I miss it tremendously. But as a mother, I realized that I continue to teach every day. So for now, I am quite happy, content being the CEO, CFO, and president of a startup company, which I hope someday will turn a profit. It goes by the name of Madeline, Michael, Jeffrey, and Nicholas. Since my husband and I arrived in East Aurora, we've been embraced by the community and the town. I have worked to better the town and the schools by volunteering. I have been the past PTO treasurer of Parkdale for 5 years. In that role, I not only kept the books, but I also helped come up with different fundraising ideas that not only provided field trips for the students, but also smart boards for the classroom. I'm a mom, I'm a former teacher, I am a PTO treasurer, and a taxpayer. I want what we all want for our children and our town. I want a continuation of the excellent school system that we have in East Aurora.
Thank you, Terry.
My name is Clark Martins, and I entered the East Aurora School Board race because I was asked to. A variety of people came up to me and asked me if I would run for the board because they thought it'd be a positive addition to it. For the last 10 years, I've run 2 startup companies, and like Terry's startup company. Startups offer a tremendous amount of challenges that require pragmatic planning, resourcefulness, consensus building, and the ability to bring dozens of aspects and factors to a successful conclusion. And as I look at the current state of the school district, it's kind of the resources that the school board's going to need over the next 2, 3, 5 years. The financial situation is that the school has built-in cost escalations that equal or go over the tax levy that's allowed every year. We have an open school teacher's contract. We have escalations in the cost of health care as well as the cost of retirement costs. And all these add up to a situation where we come to the end of each fiscal year at or over the tax levy. And this situation is only going to get worse over the next 2 to 3 years with the escalations in the teachers' salaries. It's going to take a lot of resourcefulness and strong planning by the school board as well as the district to solve this problem. And I tend to think it's a big problem. We have an excellent school district, and I think we have our challenges ahead to maintain that excellence. I have a master's degree in finance and a bachelor's degree in engineering. And I really don't have an agenda that I brought to the school board or to this meeting or to the district. I've talked to a lot of people, and they would all like to see me try and help with the challenges that await our school district. And I guess I'd be glad to welcome the challenge.